y'all not learned from the past couple of days? Have you not learned?
Learned what? What's our lesson here? What do you want us to learn?
Following federal agents.
Give me my phone back.
A few people have reached out and asked me, why are there not a lot of Somalis out protesting? I just want everyone to know that many of our Somali community that reside in Minnesota, including myself, have experienced trauma through fleeing the Civil War. So while I was very young when the Civil War happened, my body remembers. So I do not go to large gatherings where there's a lot of noise because my body remembers, and I don't feel safe. To everyone who is out there, thank you so much for caring for humanity. Thank you so much for speaking up. Our humanity is tied to one another. When one group is targeted, we all are targeted. And to anyone who may not know a Somali or may believe what is being shared widely in the news, please know that Somalis came to America in search of safety and a better life. We are law-abiding, and we have worked really hard. We contribute to our great state. We are not criminals. We are a diverse community. Thank you so much for standing with us.
Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I came across this on my FYP of so many, Somalis and people living in Minnesota in tears. Reason for that is because of ICE breaking in and all that, and picking up a lot of them. I even saw a video of a particular young man who was literally stopped. ICE had to kind of break through his windscreen to be able to access him. Later on, he was discovered to be a citizen, like after hours. Anyway, a lot of Americans are reacting to it, and I'm just going to let the videos roll, then I'll come back with more commentary. You guys let me know what you all think in the comment section, and credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go watch.
I'm currently at a stoplight, so I'm not driving. However, right now, about a block away from my house, which I'm racing back to, they are going door to door. I just stopped and picked up a neighbor kid who is in danger of being picked up off of the road because they decide to do this at school time. I don't know how to plead enough with people. This is happening. This is happening. They are stealing people. Okay, and I just get a notification that my kid's school is going into lockdown. If you are out there right now acting like everything's totally fine, you're just gonna go get a massage or go out to brunch with some friends, you need to stop. You need to open your eyes, because the reality of what is happening is atrocious. And don't give me some bullshit well, if you follow the law. Look at the Fourth Amendment.
I haven't seen any Somalis saying R.I.P. Renee Good. Imagine going out there and risking your life for people who don't even care about you. They don't even care. They couldn't care less. You're out there trying to help them. You're out there blocking your car so ICE doesn't go get the Somalis. And then you get shot and they're like, what was that? Did you guys hear that? I think somebody got shot. Who was it? I think it was a white girl. Oh, who cares? Back to scamming daycares. What are you talking about, white girl? These people don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen, unless somebody can show me the Somalis saying R.I.P. Renee Good montage. Maybe that's out there. I just haven't seen it yet. But as far as I'm concerned, they don't care about this one.
I've seen people ask the question, why Minnesota? Why is Minnesota being targeted for all of this activity? And I think the answer is honestly very simple. Minnesota's good. It is a good place to be. I'm not saying it's perfect. It is far from perfect. It has many, many flaws. But if you compare Minnesota as a state to other states, specifically in regards to infrastructure, roads, schools, healthcare outcomes, it is dog walking other states. And that is without the power and influence of politicians on a certain side of the political spectrum for at least 15 years, all the way going up to 15, 20, 30, 50 years in certain branches. And I saw someone else pose the question, if you voted for this, is your rent lower? Is your gas cheaper? Is your healthcare better? And the answers to those questions are an obvious, glaring no. But for them, it was never about things being better. It was about making sure things were worse for other people. This administration said, Minnesota's doing good and other states are not doing so good. Instead of lifting up other states to match Minnesota's goodness, we are going to lower the quality of life for people living in Minnesota to match the rest of the country. And I'm not saying other states are bad. I am just saying, like, based off of many different criteria, Minnesota does rank very highly in many areas. And I believe that this administration sees Minnesota being good. Again, not perfect, but they see Minnesota being good, and they are so frustrated that they had no part in that. That it is at the top of many rankings lists every year, and they had absolutely nothing to do with that.
A Somali woman stood up to ICE agents and backed them down in an amazing moment. Now, this was in Minneapolis, where ICE agents were conducting random immigration checks, and they approached a Somali woman demanding to see her ID and find out where she was from. And this is just part of the interaction.
This is my home.
Where were you born?
Minneapolis is my home.
Ma'am, that's not that. We're doing an immigration check. We're doing a citizen check.
This is
and
where
we're asking you where you were born.
This is where I belong. This is my home.
Ma'am,
Yeah, she just insisted. I'm not showing you my ID. This is my home. When they asked her where she's from, I'm from here. She stayed calm and just knew her rights. And this ended. Eventually, they just walked away because she didn't budge an inch. And they knew they had nothing that they could go forward with. And you may hear the horns in the background because, of course, the good people were there alerting everybody else. We need more of this because the United States is slowly becoming a third world police state, where if you don't have your papers, you're not free to walk around. That's not the America I know.
A lot of people are actually not happy with everything that's happening in Minnesota right now. It's becoming like, a particular set of people are targeted. Okay, yes, a lot of people are talking about the fraud that is happening within the Somali community, especially with the daycare that the popular YouTuber, kind of exposed allegedly, right? So a lot of people some people are happy about what is happening and saying these people should just go back to their country, while you have other people who are literally in tears with everything that is happening. They are not happy about it. They don't like the fact that police is, not police, but per se, eyes, right, is going into people's places. You saw that first video, and of course, having anything to do with that without even a warrant. Some of them, their faces are covered. People want to know what's your name. When a police officer comes to your place, you're able to identify them by their name, who they are, and what they are doing, the warrant, what's the warrant, where's the warrant for their arrest, and they will be able to offer that. But somehow, this is not even being given to a lot of people. People are just wondering, like, how can we, literally come into someone's place, arrest them without any form of warrant, without telling them what they have done, and the reason why you're arresting them in the first place and all that. People are literally frustrated, right? And that's why you have neighbors standing up for their neighbors this period and saying no to ICE, no to police and all of that, because it's so heartbreaking to see that your families are families are being separated. Seriously, it's heartbreaking to see all of that. Nobody will be excited to see that, right? It's not nobody's happy, right? Because at the end of the day, you find out that some of the people who have done the wrongs, maybe at the end of the day, nothing will happen to them. At the end of the day, it's the maybe people who have done nothing, because that woman was saying that her husband had no charges and all of that. And was literally seeing videos of people say that their family member who was taken had no charges and yet was picked up. Some of them are even legal residents and all of that. Like the young man whose video I saw in the comment section, I was able to find out that he was later released, and he did a video about it, sharing about how many hours he had to spend in the custody before he was literally released, okay, as a person. I wish they can actually start telling people this is who we are and this is your charges and this is the reason why we're arresting you. And of course, people seeing the faces of the officers behind the arrest and all of that. I guess that's where people are having issue. I saw a young man who ICE came to their door and was asking him about a particular person, and he said he do not consent to the arrest without a warrant. And he was literally asking them like, where's the arrest warrant and all of that. They were asking him, is he here, does he stay here and all of that. And somehow they told him that if he doesn't, that they're going to break in the door, come in, and of course still arrest him. and he started reading out his rights to them, right? I think maybe his lawyer must have written it for him to be able to read out. Maybe somebody who doesn't really know, right? So he started reading it out, and yeah, I was like, at what point, like, this is heartbreaking to really see families getting separated, right? But you guys, let me know what your own take are also in the comments. I'll really love to read from you. But seeing some of these videos is really heartbreaking, because I can't even imagine me being separated from my family, or any of my family being separated from me. It's really heartbreaking. You guys, let me know what your own take are in the comment. Let's have that conversation. Please do well to like and subscribe. Credit belongs to original creators of this video. See you all on my next. Bye guys.